Well, Obukan started back in 1926. We were originally called Portland Judo Club, but in the early, mid-30s, Kano Sensei came visiting through the U.S. and Portland was one of his stops. And Portland held a tournament. We held a tournament in his honor, and with that tournament, he renamed our club to Obukan. The O is for Oregon, the Bu is Budo, and Kan for club.
So when he actually penned this calligraphy after the tournament, and it reads the old style way, from right to left, Obukan. And it was actually his second visit here to the U.S. here in Obukan, and he was trying to promote getting the Olympics in Tokyo, Japan, and I believe it was 1938. And that was his last trip here, and actually he died on the way back to Japan after visiting our dojo. He might have visited some up in Seattle too as well. Obukan, we have a really long legacy tied to the Japanese, and so we have 1 foot in historic judo and 1 foot into the modern day judo, and we're very respectful and honor that for all the Japanese that have come before us. Our club's very integrated, multiracial, which is really great. We have all different classes of people here. We learn judo, and we're always looking back and honoring. And Mark Hirota is one of the original judokas here. Started his judo here.
Not from 26.
Not from 26. Looking at that old, but he started his judo. He started his judo here.
Started, in this club when I was 10.
I was 10.
So what's your philosophy in teaching your adults, your kids, your program in general?
I think one of our main things is really following the teachings of Kano, and we're teaching classical Kodokan Judo, not just judo on the mat, but also everything you need to do as a judoka off the mat. So the whole mutual welfare benefit, we try to stress to our students, and we focus on competition because that really makes us sharper, but we really want our students to be judoka. So we want them to carry themselves proudly. We want them to be confident and strong in their abilities.
So as Mark said, sharp. So we have a saying here, competition makes you sharp, but the way of judo makes you shine. So we have a heavy emphasis in kata as well as competition. Ichinoue Sensei is Hachidan from the Kodokan. He does the full line of katas on Saturdays, and we make our lower ranks learn kata as well for competition. And as Mark said, it's about community, about giving back. Obukan wants to give back. We believe that everyone that steps on this mat is a champion, and we want to bring that champion inside. Whatever that hurdle that they have to push out, we want to help them bring it out, and we want to make it fun for them too as well. We're also a nonprofit. Everybody pays dues, even the instructors pay dues as well. But if someone cannot afford judo, that's not an excuse why they can't do judo. We want everybody to do judo. We have to make some money to pay our dues, our club rental and things like that, but we believe in growing the dojo and making it available to everybody. So
yeah, we have a lot of examples of people that come in off the street, and our first blush is, wow, that person is very uncoordinated, not sure they're fit for judo. But in a couple years, we're amazed. We're amazed at their progress, and that's the thing that really keeps us going.
Yeah.
Is to be able to take somebody in off the street who has very little skill, and then just see them blossom.
Exactly. And we try to also teach to the highest competitive levels too. The experience that Mark has as international referee in his training and my training too, working with all those guys at San Jose State. So, and some of the philosophies that I bring are from my old senseis. And one is you learn judo by getting thrown. It's really important to understand that the most important technique you learn is falling. And if you have no fear of getting thrown, then you can throw everybody. So we teach falling, and then accepting the throws. And we can learn from everybody. I learn from white belts. I learn something from everybody who comes to that door.
So what advice would you give a beginning judoka who's looking for a judo club and is interested, and so what would you tell them to look for?
I think one of the biggest things that we try to stress here at Obukan is you're learning great fundamental judo, classical Kodokan judo, but we also try to make it a family. You're part of the family, so it's more than just on the mat teaching. Once you join our club, you're part of the family, and we treat you like family.
And I would add to that, go to a dojo where the instructors are really vested in the dojo and the people, and they want to know who you are. And don't go to a place where they say, we're going to make you a champion, right? So what all martial arts teach you, the first thing, they teach you how not to fight. They teach you how to walk away. They teach you self-confidence. So at Obukan, we really look at the person and work with them as a family member. and try to build confidence. And we try to do individual teaching as well as group teaching as well within the dojo.
Any parting words to the USJF community?
Believe in what you're doing. I think the most important thing is believe in what you're doing in judo. It has an importance. What you do on the mat today makes a difference outside the dojo, out in the world. The world's so complicated, so confusing. People need a place of community and a place to learn, to build confidence. And also, most important, people need a place about giving. And judo teaches how to give. And so the people on our mat, we're so proud of what they do on the mat, but we're more proud of what they do off the mat. So that's the most important thing.
I think we're all judo junkies. I mean, we just pour our heart and soul into this sport and into this practice, and so that it factor, that grittiness that we have, that we got from judo, we want to share that. And I think for the USJF community, go out, get more members, share that it factor of judo.
The it factor. Believe in yourself. Believe in your judo.